Thursday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Wells gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So here is Vladimir Guerrero, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Here for the first out of the evening.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average entering play at 301, 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Fouled away. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here comes another 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Line toward right center. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The first baseman.
Here comes Tino Martinez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 27 homers, and 67 runs batted in. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. A little low. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the next to bat will be Cecil Fielder. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Canseco ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
To the plate now, Tim Raines. And he lays off there, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fielder stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. And now in the box, Andrew Jones. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now the 1-0. 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lifted into center field. Raines has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Batting 6. The designated hitter. Number
2 down, no one on base. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A high fastball is in there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Next up, Seth Brown. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Here's the 2-1 home. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Soriano.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 1-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Batting 8. The third baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 19 driven in. A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now. Derek Jeter high in the air out to center field. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in will be Sean Murphy, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Pinder.
Ready now is Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
This is popped up. Jeter shading to his right. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. One gone for the A's here in the third. And stepping up, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop. Elvis.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The left fielder, number 8,
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. In now, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Popped him up. Jeter has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. They trail things here 2-0. So now to the plate, Bernie Williams as the switch hitter of that right-handed here.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch coming, here it is. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Tino Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Martinez is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose.
And now here is
Canseco.
Jose Canseco. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Canseco at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Stepping in now, Tim Raines. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Matt.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Laureano is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Williams comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Digging in next, Seth Brown. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Popped up. Tremmel trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now it'll be Jorge Posada singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter.
Next for New York, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last debut. Hit on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sean Murphy will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pitch popped up. Soriano is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
Now here's the first offering. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Number 33.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Braun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew Jones, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Now into the box, Ramon Laureano flew out last time up. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 4-2. Bob Feller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Oakland.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Next, it'll be Alfonso Soriano, grounded out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So next to bat will be Sean Murphy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Chad.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping up is Alan Trammell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 28 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1, here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line to the right side. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here he comes on 2-0. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into score.
off for the Athletics. The right fielder,
Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Elvis Andrus stands in as he looks at a called strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ryan Braun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's quickly 0-2. Popped up. Tremmel moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in once again is Andruw Jones. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Count is 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. One left for Oakland, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Tino Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
This is skied into short left center. Andrus has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the left fielder.
Striding in is Jose Canseco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Murphy gathers, and that ends the inning. So,
leading off with the Athletics,
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's
Now
set
pitching
and the
for
pitch.
New York Yankees.
And it's fouled away.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
The batter.
In now, Ramon Laureano.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. First pitch on the way.
Brown.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Got him. And Oakland, good night.
He puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
5-2 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Wells records win number 16 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mariano Rivera retires the side to hammer down the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria